All right, welcome to day 5, arms and shoulders. Make sure that you're referring to the notes so that you don't get mixed up while you're going through these exercises. Let's run down through each one of these individually. So we start out with the front raises, and we're using dumbbells. So we're going to start by raising them up together, making sure that we're squeezing those together so that we're forcing ourselves to utilize the anterior delt. Okay, it's also going to pull a little bit of chest into that as well. Okay, 10 seconds rest after you're done with that set, and then we're going alternating. And I want you guys to hold your pinkies up as opposed to your thumbs. Okay, if your thumbs rise up, what happens? And we want to pull that bicep out of there. Okay, then moving into laterals, we're doing bent arm and then straight arm. Okay, so that we hit the muscle belly first with the bent arm, and then we're hitting the insertion with that straight arm. Again, making sure that we're pulling. When you're doing the bent arm, I'm twisting my pinkies up. When I'm doing the straight arm, I'm pulling from my wrist. Okay, shoulder press. Again, we're staying with the dumbbells. I want you guys to go heavy with the first set, and then we're going to drop the weight, 10 seconds rest, and we go right into a light set and rep that out. Okay, now remember, when you're doing a press, number one, push your back into the pad so that you're using your shoulders and you don't arch out and start to use your upper chest. Okay, but the other thing is, I want you to squeeze at the top. This is the end motion. Okay, notice my arms aren't locked out. If I'm trying to push the weight from point A to point B, I'm locking out my elbow, and you're going to have so much stress on your tricep that will give out before your shoulder. So the movement should look like this, so it's always tension on that shoulder. Okay, all right, moving into triceps. Press downs, and we're using a straight bar so that we can go a little bit heavier. Pop that chest out, keep that that bar close to you so that when you're pushing down, you're actually squeezing here. You're not leaning over too much, and if it's too far away from you, then you're also using your core. We want to keep that core in tight, and we want to squeeze underneath. Okay, now you're doing drop sets on that. So again, as you're dropping the weight, we're not going to rest in between this one. Because we really want to tax those triceps. All right, moving on, we're gonna do the upright rows that we did last week, keeping those elbows high, and then cable laterals that we also did, so you guys are familiar with that. And then the last exercise we're gonna end with is curls with a barbell. So I like to have pre-weighted barbells, okay? If you don't have that at your gym, then you can plate load. But I like to have them out there so that I can move from one to the next as I'm dropping weight. All right, you guys, have a great workout. This is a tough one. Your shoulders and your arms are going to feel it this weekend. So we will see you next week.